friendship for many years, and I also commend you for your great vision for this beautiful country with such a great... We know the cost of staying in Afghanistan, but the cost of leaving would be even higher. If NATO forces leave too soon, there is a risk that Afghanistan may return to a state of chaos and once again become a safe haven for international terrorism. The last time that happened, it led to the 9/11 terrorist attacks on the United States, in which almost 3,000 people were murdered. We cannot allow that to happen again. Say the following, and that is that a stable and secure... NATO doesn't quit when the going gets tough. We keep our promises. That is why I very much welcome that many nations have pledged further contributions to our mission here in Afghanistan, including more troops from the United States. And I welcome President Trump's new condition-based approach to Afghanistan and the region. Are contributing troops to the NATO mission. NATO is committed to funding the Afghan security forces until at least 2020. And we will continue to provide almost $1 billion each year to the Afghan defense and security forces. So we will stay committed, and we count on the Afghan government to make good on its commitments. The Taliban must understand that they cannot win on the battlefield. They have much more to gain around the negotiating table. I encourage the Afghan government to prepare the ground for peace and reconciliation. So I welcome the Kabul process, the initiative that you, Mr. President, launched in June.
For hosting Secretary General Stoltenberg and myself here today. We're grateful to you and Chief Executive Abdullah. President Ghani, forming a unified government among so many constituencies following the first democratic transition in Afghanistan's history, while battling an active insurgency inside your own country. It's not only a difficult undertaking, but it's a historic achievement by the Afghan people. It's not a tidy process, and it's hard work. And despite enormous political pressures, you have demonstrated a commitment to put your country and the people of Afghanistan first. You have also made clear that the Afghans government and security forces remain responsible and in the lead for securing your country. With our new conditions-based South Asia strategy, we will be better postured to support you as your forces turn the tide against the terrorists.
Afghan mission. Thank you.
Thank you. There has been an attack.
As NATO Secretary General Stoltenberg said last week at the United Nations, this is about making sure that Afghanistan doesn't once again become a safe haven for international terrorists, and the best way of doing that is to enable the Afghans to have defense security forces which are strong enough to do just that. Under this strategy, we are approaching the problem with a more holistic and comprehensive regional framework, providing advisors to accompany Afghan units to provide NATO support to them, adding more U.S. troops alongside additional allied contributions, and making clear that we are not quitting this fight. In short, uncertainty has been replaced by certainty. All of this will be carried out within the coalition framework, making this campaign politically, fiscally, and militarily sustainable. This new strategy is conditions-based, not time-based, because war is principally a matter of will, and we've made clear that we have the will to stand together. Through our partnership, we will suffocate any hope that Al-Qaeda or ISIS, Daesh, Haqqani, or the Taliban have of winning by killing. I want to reinforce to the Taliban that the only path to peace and political legitimacy for them is through a negotiated settlement. We welcome those who commit to a peaceful future for Afghanistan. We support Afghan-led reconciliation as the solution to this conflict, and the sooner the Taliban recognizes they cannot win with bombs, the sooner the killing will end.
It's also our fight against terrorism. And we have to make